Hello and welcome to Radioxity Media Solutions. Hope you're doing well and hope you're making progress. In spite of the challenges that we face, in our economy, in our lives, in all that we do, hope we are going the extra mile to make a difference. Because it's what counts at the end of the day. That we can do all the things that we've always dreamt. Today, I'll be talking about how to build a simple smartphone rig to shoot your videos. Well, when you're thinking about shooting your videos, one of the first things you think about is your smartphone. The smartphone is the one that holds the camera inside of it. After which you think about the support system. That's what supports the smartphone. Now, afterwards, after thinking about the support system, you think about the lights and the sound. Now, before you can mount the smartphone on the Gorilla Pod, because we're using the Gorilla Pod to support the smartphone today, would use a tripod mount. So we're going to mount the smartphone on the tripod mount. Now we have various types of tripod mounts, but this is the one that can rotate 360, can move in all directions. It's awesome. I prefer it because it uses a screw instead of the spring, so you can control it absolutely. So you put in your smartphone, making sure that it doesn't cover the on button there, and then you just screw it in and it tightens very nicely, and just make sure that it's vertical here. It's one beautiful thing about this particular one is that if you wanted to do Facebook Live, for example, you could easily just turn it and do it that way, but since we are using it to just do a video here, and videos sort of are wider than they are long for video formats. We'll be talking about video formats in our coming videos, but for this case, or in this particular situation, we're going to be doing it sort of like horizontally. So we tighten it, making sure that it's absolutely straight, so that it doesn't bend over, and then we tighten at the back here with the knob. It's beautiful. You can find it on Jumia. Very lovely adapter, tripod adapter. Then you place it on the Gorilla Pod. It has the screw mount right there, and this is what you screw it onto. So you screw it, you follow a particular direction. That's what we're hoping to achieve, and that's what we have right now. So now it's steady, it's firm. You put it on the ground or anywhere, it's firm and stable. Now, obviously, we have solved stability. So we could hold it, we can place it down, and it's fine. Now, the next thing we solve is lights. Now, this is the selfie ring light. It makes the video more beautiful. The aesthetic quality of what you produce becomes better when you use a ring light. You could always support with other lights, like daylight or any other artificial lights, but this works at least to help brighten up your image. So it has three steps of light. So you put it on and then you mount it on there, and you have that, it mounts very nicely, lovely. So now you have to solve sound. Now we are sorting out sound with the Rode mic, Rode Video Mic Me. It's made for smartphones, but it usually works more for the iPads, which have their cameras on the other side, and then the sound, adapter on one side. But on the normal Androids, you always have your sound here, and then your camera right here. So if you place this on this, it would show in the camera. So what I did to resolve that problem was to get an extension. Now this extension extends the point at which you put in your mic to anywhere you want to put it, instead of just that particular spot. So what I have done, so I take off the lights, I put in the extension right in here, so I can extend it out. I take it out here, right here. I place in my microphone. That's the Video Mic Me by Rode. I make sure it snaps in. Everything has to snap in for it to work well. And then the video mic Me comes with a support at the back, so you could easily place it in front here, right here, and just place it there. on top of the microphone. I particularly like this position because it gives me a bit of freedom. Then I just tighten it right here at the back, you know, to make sure it's a bit firm, you know, and then I put in the windshield to support it. Now, the windshield gives you better audio quality. Now, the windshield improves your audio quality because it doesn't allow the air that comes in from your mouth, especially when you're pretty close to the phone, to enter into the mic and cause distorted sounds. So the windshield is good. It's particularly good outside. So you place in your windshield, your camera is here. You know, you could easily put it on. So obviously you shouldn't forget to put your ring light. You know, your ring light just fits in right here, beautifully, over the lens. That's for the front lens. You know, you just put it in there for the front lens because I can look at the screen to monitor how the video looks like, you know. So, and this is the complete rig. You know, you could always use any other thing, sort of like a remote control or any other thing, but this is a simple smartphone video rig, beautifully done. You could use it anywhere. You know, you don't have to attach anything to your body like a lav or anything like that. This shotgun mic is very effective. It's professional, does a great job. So thank you for watching. You know, I believe that some questions that you may have been thinking or wanting to ask about, you know, doing a smartphone rig has been answered. And see you in the next video.